All right, so I think it's working. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nakia. I'm known as Beauty Cutright, and we are going to talk about intermittent fasting. The reason why I want to talk about intermittent fasting because I am not ready to talk about my personal situation just yet. I want to talk about intermittent fasting because people have been asking me, what are your thoughts on it? Do you practice it? Is it the best way to lose weight? All of these different questions, and I'm going to tell you the same thing I've been telling you all this time.
Every diet style works.
However, intermittent fasting is not a diet style. It is about timing, about when you decide to eat. Fasting has everything to do with you fasting, meaning not taking in energy, not taking in food, and then a feeding window. And a feeding window is a certain amount of time is when you eat, when you take in your calories. Now, intermittent fasting, since it's not about what you eat, it's about when you eat. You still need to eat clean in order to see any really good results. However, you can enjoy other things from time to time. Please keep it balanced. Please be realistic about it. But if you really want some really good results, you're going to have to be a clean eater and you're going to have to be a strict clean eater. I digress. In intermittent fasting, I'm going to tell you that there are 3 types of intermittent fasting that I practice. And it's kind of like whenever I feel like it type thing. But I practice it because it seems to work for me depending on what day and what's going on. I'm a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur. Running channels, 2, 3 channels, businesses, just a lot. So I'm so busy to the point where my body is like, yeah, you don't have to eat right now. Just finish this work right now. So the 3 ways that you can do intermittent fasting that will definitely give you the results you're probably looking for is these 3. Keep this in mind. Our digestive system needs a break. We are overfed. We eat too much, and a lot of times we eat too much of the wrong stuff, you guys know. But even if you are eating clean, sometimes you're eating way too much. And if you're talking about the calories in versus calories out thing, there are other things that we're adding to our clean foods that is not helping. It's just adding more calories. And not that I believe in that calories in versus calories out method anymore. Just know that if you need a rest and re-cleanse your body in a sense, give yourself a break from taking in energy and allow your body to go into its fat stores so that you're able to burn the excess body fat. So with that being said, here are the 3. The 16-8 is the most common meal, like intermittent fasting style there is, meaning that you are fasting for 16 hours. And you eat within a feeding window of time of 8 hours. Keep in mind with fasting, the fasting time also includes when you sleep. And it's very important that we get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So that already feeds, or that actually takes care of half the time of intermittent fasting, the fasting window. But when you get up, it's great to just, push your breakfast a little bit back, a little bit further in the day. Starting at 12 to 8 can be your 8-hour window. It can be, 2 to 10. It could be 4 to midnight, I believe. But whatever your feeding window is going to be, it's going to be within that 8 hours. And the most common way you can do it is just have 3 really large, square, clean eating meals. Now, how often do you do it? Every day, every 3 days out of the week, every 2 days out? It's totally up to you, but this is the most common one that people can actually do every day because we sleep every day. We're not usually very hungry when we wake up. And if we are, this is a good opportunity for you to kind of push yourself into that and push your breakfast a little bit further back so that you can start your body to get used to that type of eating or that way of timing your foods if you've never tried intermittent fasting before. If you haven't done it, Try that first to introduce yourself into the other two I'm about to mention. Eating 2 meals a day. I am not exactly sure what the name of this intermittent fasting is, but eating 2 meals a day, meaning that you probably have a 6-hour and a 22-hour fast. So wait, am I saying that 4-hour fast somewhere? It's a 24. God, I'm losing my mind. I can't count. It's not money, but you guys are going to get the idea. But anyway, eating the 2 meals a day is kind of like that 18-hour fasting period and a 6-hour feeding window. Or it can be a 4-hour feeding window and a 20-hour of fasting. That's totally up to you, but you would be eating only 2 meals. And they usually say the best times to eat just those 2 meals is at 11:30 a.m. or 12 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. Those are the ideal ways that you can practice intermittent fasting when you only just want to eat 2 meals a day and your feeding window might be of a smaller time and your fasting window would be of a longer period of time. So that's the second one you could try. 1 meal a day. I think that's right. You know I have to write stuff. Yeah, 1 meal a day. I have done this before. It's not pleasant, but it can work for you if this is something you want to do. And I think it works so much better for those of us that are over 35. Studies show that if you fast, it prolongs your life a little bit more. So if you're getting a little bit older and you want to try intermittent fasting, start with the 16-8 first and work your way down to this 1 meal a day. Do you have to do this every day? No, you can do this maybe once, maybe twice out of the week. You can pick what time you are going to eat. That's totally up to you. When I do it, it's usually somewhere around 4 p.m. or it might be 7 or 7:30 p.m. So I can fast all day, even past my my sleep period of time. When I wake up, I just keep pushing back. And usually when I wake up, I go work out. Yes, I do go to the gym. I get home, I start getting busy, or I have to travel and do some things. So I get so busy where I totally forget that, hey, I should be eating. You're not going to die if you don't eat. You're going to die if you if you don't eat ever in your life, because we are made to take in energy, meaning food. God has given us food source to nourish our bodies for health purposes. But just feeding yourself all of the time is not always necessary. It is something that you do if you're trying to build muscle, especially if you are a ectomorph. Small, women like to trying to build muscle and, trying to get some fat and trying to get some shape in there. Yeah, you're going to have to eat more. But if you're a mesomorph or you're an endomorph, mesomorphs keep it balanced. Endomorphs do the exact same thing, but focus on high fats or low carbs or both, if that makes sense. But just eat 1 meal a day. You don't have to do it every day. Just keep that in mind. Those are the 3 intermittent fasting styles that you can actually do to actually see some results. If you're looking for some results, it's a good way to do the caloric deficit thing if you need to. Some tips that I would say you do: try to train, whether you're doing cardio or weight training, try to do it fasted. If you get lightheaded or anything like that, my suggestion to you is to have branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. I tend to have coffee because that gives me energy, but you can use a pre-workout if you want to, but I prefer coffee to stay on the natural end of it. And then I have BCAAs with me while I'm out training. So training fasted will get your body to, kick in and use that excess body fat, that excess energy, and use that so that you can get through your workouts. Yes, you may feel a little bit tired. After a while of doing this so many times, it just becomes like second nature for your body, and you will see the results of excess body fat coming down off of your body. Trust me, fasted cardio, fasted training it does work. But intermittent fasting is, again, it's not a way of eating, it's timing. Keep that in mind. So whatever you choose to do, if you're vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, carb cycling, you're still timing when you take in this energy. And you should do it best when you're active, during your active periods of time. Don't do it when you're just not freaking active whatsoever. This is Tuesday Talks. That's all I wanted to talk about was intermittent fasting. If you guys want me to talk about something a little bit for next Tuesday, let me know. Put it in a comment below. How many of you are actually practicing intermittent fasting, and which style do you practice? And not to mention, you can add in this comment why or what has made that work for you. I would love to read advice, not just give advice. We all have something to share here, so just keep that in mind. I'm open to any suggestions you have or learning something new. So I hope to see you guys again in these Tuesday Talks. More videos are to come on weight training things, because I said I was going to focus on the next couple of months on just weight training and reshaping your body, not just losing weight. Go to beautycutright.com. You can definitely join my support group. Beautiful women there. We support each other. We help keep us motivated in this journey called weight loss. So that's the only word I can find for a lack of better words, but we're trying to change our bodies. So come join us, get all of the fun and support and education that you can get from me and from each other, and let's just get fit together. I guess that's what I want to say. It sounds so cliche, but see you guys in the next Tuesday Talks.